Okay, so this is something I've been working on for several days. I've been working on this for a while. This is a one of my games in progress in the Unreal Engine, and I have this project that I want to show everyone. And it's kind of like a block building game like Minecraft or something like that. But I'm adding some specialties to mine. So currently, I mean, there's not a whole lot to it, but currently there's a landscape you can run around and everything. Then there is the shapes like cubes and all that kind of stuff. So like that. There's this little hologram that lets you know where your block is about to go for convenience. There's all these materials you can use as your blocks. So like this. And at some point I'll even add like a indicator that says which one you currently have selected, because right now it just doesn't do anything. Then we have our metals. I actually made this one right here. Then we have glass, completely see-through, brick. You only have one brick though. Wood. So there's all those. And then after that, well, first of all, there's one other thing you can do with blocks that you can't really. Well, actually, I've never seen this in a game before, but I just thought it'd be really funny to test it out. So, in this game, you can do this. You can literally pick up blocks and toss them around. So you can make any block physical. I call it physifying, and throw it. And then if you hold Q, if you say make a block physical, hold Q, then release, it launches it. And I used a very awesome tutorial to show me how to make that possible. So there's all that kind of stuff. And then, and this is the experimental part, but now I have plans. And these are preset building pieces so that you can actually build just, well, like this. And then you can combine these because they have a very similar grid, blocks and plans. So you can completely build something and use both of them in the same thing without like just sticking to one or the other, because they both snap to a grid of 25 by 25. Or this one snaps to 25 by 25 and those to 100. So the blocks fit well with it. Like I can show you. I mean, I'm still working on it, so it's not completely perfect, but like that. You know, you can make pillars on these or something. Works really well. I just have to make it a little more compatible because they're not 100% yet. But overall, it works pretty nicely. Like that. So. Then there's the wall. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, you can of course rotate things like this. Shift, and then it goes like that. This. This. So that's for that. And then T rotates them this way. So that's one way you can use those. And then there's the wall. Also you can rotate like that. And I hit the wrong button. At some point I'll give like a hotbar so you can just pre-select these, so you don't have to go back into this menu every time, but that'll be a later feature. So I'll add that. I'll add some of this, some of this. And after this, the last thing I have to show for now is I've added a save game feature so you can save the game, and it saves the location of yourself and all blocks. The only thing it doesn't save yet is your the walls. It doesn't save the walls and things, unfortunately, but it does save the blocks. And then I have a doorway, and I made the collision work for this so that you can actually walk through it. There we go. And that's that. And then I haven't actually made this ceiling yet, but for now, if you want, you can just use this. Pretty much. Just looks a little weird. So yeah, that's what I got here so far. And thanks for watching.